Hey, two dudes and a Doppler. Jamie,
Hey, what's up?
loosen that tie up, bud. I don't have one on my neck today.
Hey, check out the tie.
Oh, is that a little rain tie?
Rain tie. Those are umbrellas, folks.
Oh, is that a preview of the forecast?
That's
a little
preview of the forecast.
That is what we call foreshadowing, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Also, a lot of red on you, Jamie Warner. This is the Valentine's theme episode
That's right.
of Two Dudes and a
Saturday.
Doppler. And what I mean by that is I don't have anything special planned for Valentine's
Oh,
Day.
you don't have to get it. You don't have anything special planned for me. Do you have anything special planned for your girlfriend?
I do. We already went out to dinner once, and she messaged me. She's like, "You think we can do that again?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Okay, fine."
Boy, go out to dinner again?
Yeah.
Or do Valentine's Day again?
Well, we had Valentine's on like Monday,
Yeah.
a week before Valentine's Day, and she's like, "Can we do that again?"
Yeah.
All right. I'm not hard to
This is
convince.
good. I mean, it's better than I don't want to do that again.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't want to see you. I had enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got any tips for the newlyweds or those in
Oh,
love?
are you talking about?
You're, no,
are
no,
you
no, 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 no,
talking
no, no,
about
no, no,
that?
no, 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 no. Just for the young love
Like,
couples
whoa.
out there. You've been married a long time. You've
Yeah.
been through many Valentine's days. Any tips for?
Sorry, I'm adjusting this microphone.
It is starting to droop on you a bit.
Here it goes. Yeah. That's not what I wanted to do.
You're not seeing it on camera, but Jamie got it and went up and then went.
I went even lower. There we go. We just keep messing with this.
It's a game of whack-a-mole.
I
I think you're just gonna have to hold it.
Yeah. Okay. Here we are.
Tips for any new Valentines?
New Valentine's. Let's see. You want to keep it light. Talk about good things. Talk about the future. Don't be clingy.
Okay. You have any pickup lines like?
No, I did.
Cupid hit me with an arrow because I'm feeling the love this Valentine's Day.
You've already picked her up. You don't need a pickup line.
Yeah, but you gotta keep the love going, keep the interest, keep the.
I think you just, you seem to be a funny guy. You just, the jokes,
You're good looking, Matt. You're handsome.
experiences.
You're a catch.
the conversations.
This conversation's getting a little bit too,
I don't know.
lost from the truth. Hey, this episode, Two Dudes and Doppler, that was our Valentine theme. We're moving on past that. We are doing a top 5 coolest videos Matt could find this week. Some of them pretty cool. All of them related to weather. There's one of them that's not related to weather, but it was so good. Me and Jamie were laughing looking at it that we had to throw it in.
It is so good.
It
is.
I don't even want to tease it because I think teasing what it could be may kind of ruin the surprise of
Right.
it. But we're going to get right into it.
Okay.
Start of the show.
Let's do it.
Didn't happen in this area, but we got a segment for that. You know,
Okay.
it's
Man, this
there's always
microphone.
interesting weather
Man.
somewhere.
Thing's
It's fighting you.
I feel like I'm going to strip out the screw. I'm going to ruin the microphone. It's as locked down as I can get it.
It's looking good there.
Okay.
We're going to
right.
the next segment while Jamie works
Let's
on his
go.
microphone.
No, I'm not touching it.
It's
we're
raining
good.
somewhere.
I promise.
It's raining somewhere.
Jamie, we are going to Fish Lake, Washington. And you're like, where is Fish Lake, Washington? It's just a couple miles north of Chumstick, Washington. Okay, so
Chumstick?
Chumstick, Washington. It is in the middle of nowhere in Washington. I tried to look it up. I tried to be like, oh, it's this far from Spokane or Olympia or
Kind of like a SpongeBob reference there. It's Chumstick.
Chumstick, Washington.
chum
Yeah,
bucket.
about 5 miles north of Chumstick, Washington. You'll find Fish Lake, Washington. And a couple days ago, you would also find
Chumstick and Fish Lake.
a poor man that fell into the water. Best case scenario, though, he fell into the water on the exact same day that the sheriff's office was doing training on ice rescues.
That's good timing.
Gary, pull up this video for me. Very lucky man over in Fish Lake, Washington. You can start to see, here's the officers on their belly, crawling to the man. They got 2 of them. You're wanting to disperse your weight. That's why they're on their belly. They're crawling. The guy's just as calm as can be.
I can't believe that. I mean, because the water temperature is 35 degrees.
Hey, guys. You want to get in? It's good for a swim.
There we go.
Oh, boy.
Now they get, what, 1, 2, 3. I think they had
Yeah.
4 people in that little...
They get down and
Pull
they're
at
like,
once.
hey, dude, you mind getting back in the water so we can practice this again?
Get a little group hug. Yeah, their annual training. They were on the lake for their annual training, and I don't know what this guy was doing. I think paid actor maybe.
Yeah.
Went back out there and
He walked across the lake to see what was going on.
hey guys, what are you doing out here?
Whoa.
Quote from the officer out there said he was okay. He drove himself home. Our sergeant said if they hadn't have been there, this could have had a very different ending. I think I tend to agree with that, but that is cold.
Sometimes it's, it's being in the right place at the right time.
35 degrees.
Yeah.
35 degrees.
That's cold.
I wonder if this guy was seeing the Winter Olympics, the figure skating. He's like, all right, let me get out there. Let me rip one. And then he just plunk right in the hole. I don't even know if we will ever get cold enough in our area to safely do that.
To what?
To go across a frozen lake? You think?
I mean, we've had bouts of cold weather that lasted long enough where, I mean, the ice thickness got pretty thick.
Okay. Enough
I mean, especially
to hold 200 pounds? Or?
Yeah, like a small pond.
Yeah.
Those can freeze over. I mean, if you have below freezing weather for a few days, those will freeze over. And, of course, we've gone, since I've lived here, going back to 2011, I can remember one time at least, this was, I think, February 21, we went 2 weeks where the temperature didn't go above freezing.
I think last year it was 5-6 days with temperatures 32 or below.
Yeah.
So, okay.
So maybe a pond. I think, Table Rock Lake. I know that, like, the arms will freeze over, like the arms of the lake will freeze over, but the lake itself won't freeze over.
Okay.
So, to your point, I don't know if, like, one of the big lakes, in our area is going to do that, but the arms might freeze over.
I'm not going to try it.
Yeah, me neither.
Number 4.
I don't like being that cold.
Number 4 video of the week of what Matt could find. This one is weather related, and this one isn't as cool because we're not as cool. We got some warmer temperatures that moved in.
Speak for yourself, man.
Pull up number 4 for us, and we can see a very beautiful satellite image. Yeah. What you're seeing, the blue right there, that's moisture. That's water vapor, and it's just starting to eject our way. Gary, if you can, try to get that on a loop for me. If not, I can get that in post-editing, so that won't be too much of a problem. But this is what is all that moisture that's starting to move in across the West Coast. For us, it's just going to be rain.
Yeah, big rainmaker, And here's the interesting thing, a few weeks ago, we had that big snowstorm. And this isn't a completely different pattern. I mean, this is a relatively similar looking storm taking a relatively similar track. It's just this go-around, there's no cold air connection. There's no cold air out ahead of it. So it's just going to be a rainmaker in the middle of winter.
Yep, and that's what we're looking at right there. All that moisture just ejecting out. This is rain for us. We need the rain. Since January, 1 inch of rain. Yeah, since Thanksgiving, less than 2 inches.
We've just been in this ongoing drought. It's like we had that really wet spring last year, and then we had the big windstorm at the end of June, and it was almost like that wind blew all the rain chances out of our area because it's been dry ever since. I mean, we've had some rain, but it's been a drought really ever since that moment.
Your forecast, I mean, this is going to air on Friday for some people. Some people are going to see it on Monday. So
for our CTV fans.
The CTV fans, you get to see it a little bit earlier. If you're watching from KOZL, I guess you can critique our forecast. We're thinking some spots 1 to 2 inches of rain. Yeah. Really Saturday. That's the day to get the rain.
Yeah, it comes in Friday night. Looks like it's going to be just sort of a rainy night across the area. Can't rule out a rumble of thunder, but it doesn't look like that's going to be very widespread. And then on and off showers throughout the day. Saturday tapers off as drizzle. Saturday evening could kind of turn a little foggy overnight Saturday night. Again, here we are, middle of February. This is a really cold time of the year, and we're talking about just a rainstorm.
Yeah. I do want to stress just a rainstorm. I've heard people on Facebook be like, snow chances. That's not happening. I've also heard people on the other side of the coin be like, tornadoes coming this weekend. No, I mean, you can get tornadoes in February, just not with this setup. We were talking earlier, and we're like, we're getting close to tornado season. Yeah, we're getting close.
You're right. I mean, for me, I feel like there's 2 windows during the year where you really don't expect tornadoes. We've got a couple of really, you can kind of look forward to those times of year as being quiet. One is basically about early to mid-August throughout the end of the month of August. That's a pretty quiet time in regard to tornadoes. I mean, you can get some strong winds and stuff, but you typically don't get tornadic weather during that time frame. The other period is about mid-January through mid-February. That's also a kind of a quiet time for us. But then once you get to about mid to late February, here it comes. You start getting those first initial chances for severe weather, and it looks like it's turned warm, right?
Yeah.
We've already had some record highs.
Back-to-back 70s.
We're looking at record highs, I think, as we get into the third week of February. And a lot of times this time of the year, you get into that kind of pattern, you start looking for severe weather on the back end of it. And I think that we are going to get into a pattern into that third week where we could have there's going to be some pretty potent storm systems coming through the middle of the country. Lots of wind energy. We'll have some instability, some warmth and humidity. So we'll have to start watching for at least low-end chances of severe weather.
Gary, if you can pull that video up one more time, this is kind of what we watch out for is a trough that develops off in the west, a whole lot of moisture that starts to eject out. This is a pattern to get winter storms. This is a pattern to get severe weather. The positioning isn't exactly lined up for us to see severe weather out of it. That's why I think we're just going to have a rainmaker, and we're obviously too warm to have any snow out of it, but we're getting closer. And this is a sign of the setup for these storms, the setup for spring, the setup for this nasty weather. The atmosphere is getting closer and closer to putting those pieces together. I think we're good for this week, but it's
sometimes
not that far away.
And it really comes down to storm track. I mean, like with this rainstorm this weekend, it's taken a southerly track across the U.S. So it's cutting across the southern plains and the deep south. It looks like as we get into week 3 of February, or looking ahead to the next week, that's when these storms start coming out into the middle of the country, higher in latitude, cutting across, the Corn Belt area. And that puts us more in line for severe weather chances. I'm not saying that we're going to get severe weather, but those pieces are now showing up on the board, and we could start seeing that.
You heard it here first. Jamie Warner calling for an EF5 tornado to sweep across the Ozarks. Start preparing it right now. Put it on Facebook at this moment. Dangerous storms are coming.
No naders.
Speaking of which, once I just fear-mongered, that was a joke, by the way. That was a joke. Congratulations to Jamie, and I guess a little bit of me, too. We did just win 10 years most accurate.
We did.
So
we did.
You have been here for all 10 of those years. I've been here for 3 out of the 10. So I feel like
Matt said that if we didn't make it to year 10 most accurate, that he was going to get fired.
I was actually scared getting this job here because I'm coming right out of college, not a lot of forecasting experience. I'm like, what if the streak ends? Is it me?
And it's all Matt's fault.
What if it's me that ends the streak? But
I take no blame.
A decade of dominance. That is incredible. That was announced for us earlier this week that we won 10 years, and thanks for trusting us with your weather coverage.
You'll have some people that are, that I don't know what their angle is, but they'll be like, you guys aren't most accurate. They'll talk about our competitor, and I'm like, listen, guy, we save all of our forecasts, and there's other reasons why I save the forecast, but we save all of our forecasts. We know what we forecasted. We also save the data, the observations for all of those days, so we can make comparisons, so we know where we stand.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's like that snowstorm that we had back in January. I mean, I was very proud of our team and how we performed in that. I mean, that was a good, solid forecast for that winter storm. And so that's what we try to do. Now, there are going to be storm systems. There are going to be days where we don't get it. We fall short. Some of the trickiest days are like in the wintertime where you expect a sunny day and it's cloudy, and you're going to have a temperature bust out of those. But you try to keep that to a minimum.
There are some days where it feels like, all right, we were wrong the least, because there's
or
you're not always right in this job.
You adjusted the quickest, to what was correct. So,
but wanted to give a quick shout out for that. We're going to go to break. When we come back from break, I'm going to not have a voice crack, and we're also going to do a top 3.
It's like, Matt, how's puberty going?
Really start to ramp off. We're back right after this. That voice crack. All right, we're back. I want to waste no time. Right into it. Number 3. It's always pretty. It always gets the oohs and ahs. It always happens from time to time. Gary, pull up that number 3 video for me. We're talking about the Aurora.
Look at that.
This happened a little over a week ago.
Of light.
The stunning green, the pulsating, and the camera on this International Space Station. Of course, that's the only way you're going to be able to get this type of shot. Lots of greens in this, and anytime you get the green and red color, that's typically oxygen. You're seeing the particles that are being ejected from the sun, playing with the oxygen in our atmosphere. You can get the blues and purples, but that's more when it acts on the nitrogen in our atmosphere. So nitrogen makes up, I think, 78% of our atmosphere.
Most abundant
Oxygen
gas
about
in the atmosphere, right? 21%
of our atmosphere. My degree is in atmospheric sciences, so I have to get that in. I have to slide that in. But very beautiful.
Yeah.
Anytime we get this, we didn't see it. This is mostly for the poles that were able to get the aurora. We've been lucky. We missed out on this wave.
We've talked about, we talked about the Northern Lights many times over the last couple of years. It's been a really incredible run where we've had multiple occasions where the Northern Lights were seen very far south in latitude. I mean, I went all of my life, I'm about to turn 50, I went all of my life without seeing the Northern Lights until over the last year.
I think our chances are going to start to fade. We're at solar maximum, which means you're getting a little bit more energy out of the sun. That will start to decrease. Yeah. That's a, 12-year cycle?
Yeah,
11-year cycle.
And sometimes when you come off that max, too, you can still get these big CME bursts. Yep. So, I mean, it's possible that we, if the sunspot is oriented in the right way, pointed toward Earth, and we get another one of these big CMEs, we could see the Northern Lights again before it goes quiet.
Let's go to number 2.
Okay.
Let's go to a place that's not so quiet. We are going to Russia, and I don't even know if I'm going to try to pronounce that. Kamchatka, Russia. Jamie,
Kamchatka, it's Kamchatka. That's the Kamchatka Peninsula. There it is. It's in the script.
They got a little bit of snow. Just a little bit of snow.
Yeah.
Gary, pull up that video for me. Number 2. Okay, I lied.
Hey, what's underneath all that snow, man?
7 feet of snow over in Russia. They're trying to pull a vehicle out.
That's
Just
ridiculous.
Look at that mound.
That's ridiculous.
The little engine that could.
Oh, man.
You got it. Oh!
It's like a dog shaking off the water, It's like,
Can you imagine if that guy was in front of you on the highway with 7 feet of snow on top of his car?
Have you gone down the highway? And we've actually, after this past snowstorm, I know that we interviewed MoDOT officials, and they were talking about making sure you clear off your vehicle. Because it is dangerous, but I have seen that after snowstorms where somebody will have maybe 5 inches of snow that's kind of compacted on the top of their vehicle, and they're making their weekly run to the gas station or whatever. They haven't been out in a while, and they're going down the highway,
just flying off.
And the whole sheet of snow lifts up like a flying saucer and then goes behind the vehicle and falls flat in the highway. And I'm like, that looks super dangerous right there.
I believe that's illegal.
I don't
know if it is in Missouri. I know some places you're required to clear your car off.
Yeah.
But they normally don't get that much snow. That's about 4 to 5 times more snow than what they typically get. It was reported that's the most snow that they've seen in about 30 years.
That's crazy.
So in Russia, in Siberia, you expect to get a whole lot of snow. That's extreme for them too. This is not a normal Tuesday for them. I don't know. If you ask your grandpa, he may be like, yeah, I remember when it snowed that much in Springfield. I had to walk to school in that snow. They didn't let us get a day off. It was so bad. 7 feet of snow on the ground. 2 people were killed. They had a snow avalanche as a roof caved in. That's a whole lot of weight for these roofs to hold. And roof caved in and killed a couple people.
That kind of snow, I mean, you see that up toward the Great Lakes with these lake effect snow events. I mean, I can think back
2,
over
3
the last
feet, yeah.
Well, I can think back over the last couple of decades where there have been instances where Buffalo or areas near Buffalo got nailed with 6-7 feet of snow in one go, because those lake effect snow bands just set up and then they sit and just dump snow.
There's lots of patterns to get a lot of snow. Lake effect is one of them. Another one is in Japan, they get mountains of snow too, because they have all the air that goes up the mountains, gets dumped down.
Orographic lift, yeah.
Orographic lift. So 7 feet.
Yeah.
7 feet of snow.
That's a lot of snow.
And somehow they managed to pull a car out of that.
We got to have time. Come on, Matt. Let's get to this next video.
We got to get number one in. Number one is related to weather. Trust me, it's related to weather. I don't know how, but...
And even if it weren't...
Let's pull up number one.
So good.
The number one video of the week. We got a thief that has been apprehended. Look what he did right here. Got a forklift. broke in. This is your classic jewelry heist. Pushed the cabinet over, started picking up all the pieces off the ground. Right now, you're like, why is
the gold, getting the silver?
You're like, why are you guys covering this? Why is this number one? Because of that right there.
Yeah.
He escaped on a donkey. The runaway vehicle of a donkey, buried the gold.
What do you do with the loot? You got to bury it, right?
You got to hide it.
Jesse James style. You got to hide it, man. You got to hide that loot.
Buried it, and there's him getting arrested. In case you're wondering, all of this happened within 24 hours. From the moment that he got a forklift, broke into the jewelry store, stole the jewelry, got away on a donkey, which is one speedy escape, buried the gold. Police found the man, found the gold, got him arrested. This is, to add to it, the forklift he got was stolen from an address across the street.
Of course.
I don't think this
I
was
bet the donkey was stolen too.
I don't know. That may have been him. Cannot confirm this report. Local media out of Turkey saying the man was riding his donkey and was drunk. We cannot confirm. This is rumors at this time. Allegedly was drunk before he decided to steal the forklift, which let him rob the shop.
I can see how that could happen.
The thing is, they're like, oh, we got more information on this case. The thing I want more information on is the donkey.
Yeah. Is the donkey okay?
Is the donkey,
I'm gonna be
a
honest.
criminal? You know, what was
funny?
Is he accessory to this crime?
Well, so he's the getaway donkey. So Matt showed me this video and he was like, man, this is the what's the word that we could use? This is the coup de grace. This is just the cherry on top. And I was like, okay. And then I watched the video and I was like, you are spot on that. The donkey part, I think what I like most is they speed up the video. So the donkey's just like, hauling donkey,
I don't know. That may be top speed. Be careful. Don't say something we're going to have to
hauling
bleep out.
donkey. That's right. Anyway, and then I'm like watching that video and it's like, what might even make this better is if it's not really a real donkey. It's two guys in a donkey suit and the guy's riding this. That's kind of how it felt to me. Yeah.
Unsuccessful robbery attempt. So in case you're
what
wondering.
What got him caught?
I don't know. Let's see here.
Did the donkey talk?
I got a script right in front of me. Well, it didn't help that they had security footage of the whole thing.
Yeah.
You could see him ride his donkey across town. I imagine they're like, oh, yeah, that's George.
I know
George
that
is on his
guy.
donkey. Yep,
Yeah.
The entire thing happened from breaking in to getting arrested in less than 24 hours.
Yeah.
Which makes me wonder.
I mean, look at that.
That is sped up. Okay,
Yeah.
that is sped up.
Yeah.
It makes me wonder if he's not a first-time offender.
I like too. I love that he buried it.
Yeah.
If you're like I said, Jesse James,
Buried treasure.
you're a pirate. That's what you do with gold, man. You bury it.
That is your top 5 weather videos of the week, and definitely all 5 of them were weather videos. I don't know how we can relate that last one to weather, but it's cool enough we had to
It
sneak
was
it in.
cloudy.
Yeah. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Tell someone that you love them for your Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
You got anything to add, Jamie? We've got about 10 seconds here.
No, I just hope everybody has a great Valentine's Day weekend.
Hard to disagree with that.
Record highs next week. Record highs.
Rain coming this weekend. Record highs coming the week after. Another episode coming the week after, too. We'll see you guys then.
Bye.
Bye.